Hello everyone to another Catan video. So I am in the third position and this looks to be a pretty difficult board to play a ore wheat sheep game, especially because all the ore is bunched up together. Red picks 5, 6, 11. I think that's a very good spot, grabbing the best wheat and ore spot on the board. Brown can go for something like 5, 9, 10. Uh, and when it comes back to me, I believe I might have to play uh, the longest road game on this board. So based on that logic, I might go for something like uh, 8-4-3 and probably get something like a 6-9-2 when it comes back to me and build on the brick port. Hmm. So I do have the option of going for 9-5-12, but I see it very unlikely that I'll be able to get something like a 6-4-3 later on when it is my turn. So if I go for 9-5-10, I might have to end up with a spot without any wheat or very little wheat and no sheep. There is decent amount of wood and brick available on this board. So based on all those logic, I believe I can go for something like a 6-4-3 to begin with, grabbing the best wheat and a decent sheep spot, pointing my road towards the 3:1 spot and also towards the 6-11-12 spot, which I believe will be open. So that's something. I will be very lucky if I can get a 9-5-12 spot. If that is open, I will go for it. Or else, I believe I will have to go for something like a 6-2-9, which is okay. Or maybe 9-3-4, which was also a decent spot. I will be playing this game without any over, most likely. Uh, but I think it should be okay. I will have to play for the longest road and get quite a few settlements. Ping goes for 9, 10, 11. Not something I expected. So at this point, I have the option of going for 9-6-2 and 9-6-3. I also have 9-5-10 open for me. So I'm just considering the option of going for 9-6-3 and also the 9-5-2. If I do go for 9-5-2, I will be heavily reliant on the Orvi cheap game. And if I go for 9-6-3, I will have to go for the longest road, but I don't produce a lot of wood, so that can be a drawback. Yeah, seems like I will go for 9-5-10 at this point, and I'll be pointing to the right so that I can build to the 9-10 spot, increasing my overproduction and giving me little bit of brick. I don't produce any wood, so pointing towards the wood port didn't make much sense. And at this point, even the sheep port isn't too enticing because I only produce sheep on 4. A couple of early 6s will give me a city, and I'll be building on the 4-6-3 first. So that should be a good spot for me. Brown here has the option of going for something like 9-6-2 or 5-2-10. I think 9-6-2 would be better, and then building on the brick port makes sense. Yeah. If brown goes for something like a 5-10-2, red will get 9-6-2, and red will have a very strong overweight sheep game, and they also produce a decent amount of brick along with it. So that is something which brown should consider. Seems like brown is just running out of time. Okay. So AI does place it on the 9-6-2, which is a good block, I believe. Uh, didn't want red to get the 9-6-2 spot. Red builds on 10-8, blocking both brown and pink. Yeah, seems like brown is just AFK after the placement by pink. So that's a little unfortunate. Yeah, seems like brown is back. They just had connectivity issues. So brown can build a road towards the 5-10-2 spot. Brown is in a pretty strong position as well. They have decent production of all the resources except for wheat, but after building on the 10-5-2, they will have decent wheat production as well, and they can still build on the brick port. So at this point, I don't think I'll be doing much, just ending my turn. 7 does roll. Pink has an easy block on 5 ore, blocking everyone. Should be stealing from red, but not completely sure. They might steal from me as well. They do steal from red, which is good. So red had 2 wood and a brick in hand. 6 rolls, that's a really good roll for me at this point. Another 6, so I do have the city in hand. I wouldn't I wouldn't go for 2 dev cards. I would rather build a city first and then try getting dev cards. So as I already mentioned, I will be building my city. 6-4-3 is a good spot. Building on the 9-5-12 just increases my ore production, but I don't need so much ore this early on in the game. Maybe I can go for 2:1. The fours have been pretty common, so pink does do that trade, which is good for me. 5 is blocked, unfortunately. I would have received an ore and been able to get a dev card. 7 rolls. I think the 6 wheat is an easy block, and brown would probably steal from me. Yeah, does take my wheat away. That is the resource. They already had a wheat in hand, so and 8 rolls. Not much that I can do, so I'll just end my turn here. Unfortunately, my 6 wheat is blocked. So 7 rolls, I think my 9 ore is going to be blocked, or maybe 9 brick is also an option. I would prefer if I am not blocked. Yeah. So luckily, I am not targeted. So red is able to get their settlement because of that cheap trade with brown. So these early 8s have been pretty good for pink and red. Let me see if somebody wants a vote. I don't think so because 4s and 8s have been pretty common early on in the game. So I'll just have to end my turn with the cards I have in hand. Yeah, so now I think red is in a very strong position because they already have the 3 to 1 port. They have just as much overproduction as I do, and they also have wood and brick production, which I don't have. So surely red is a big threat, I would say. At this point, I believe I'll just go for a single dev card. A victory point is not what I was looking for. I would have preferred if it was a knight or a year of plenty. Pink is taking quite some time to roll the die. Pink does roll a 7. I believe the 5 ore or the 9 ore, either of them can be blocked. Or maybe the 6 wheat. Pink should be stealing from red, but not sure if they would do that. I do have a city, so I do look a little more threatening. Yes, so pink does target me. Unfortunately, they do steal my ore away. And the 5 rolls exactly at that point, so I am being targeted early on in the game. I did expect that once I built my city, but uh, hopefully I haven't been able to roll any sevens, so that's the downfall of my game. So I haven't been able to move the knight away from myself. And 8 rolls, giving red more wood. I just can't do anything at this point, so I'll end my turn. Brown did target red, so I do think that brown has realized that red is in a stronger position than I am. Although I do have the city, brown is not swayed by the fact that red has better production. So yeah, 5 being blocked and 6 being blocked a lot has slowed my game down. I haven't been able to receive a lot of resources early on. Yeah, so now red is able to get a dev card, which is a lot more threatening to me than anyone else. I think at this point I need to roll a 7, but I roll an 8, so can't do much here. Red will be able to build a road towards the 9, 11, 9, 6, sorry, 6, 11, 12 spot. Wow, so pink is able to get a city as well. That is really surprising, especially because pink doesn't produce any ore, but they did steal a couple of ores from me and probably from red as well. So another 10. So I believe red has like 4 bricks in hand. Wow, so brown has been doing this easy trades with red and that is helping red grow quite a lot. So red will cut me off on the 3 to 1 port now. Yeah, that's really unfortunate for me. Uh, so now red is in a very strong position. Hopefully pink and brown will target red a lot more than they target me now. So getting a victory point was the downfall. I mean, I was being targeted, but also if this was a knight, I could have blocked red and stolen a card from them. Brown does play the knight, so my 6 wheat will be unblocked. That's a good thing. And now brown gets a city as well. So although I did start, I had a early city, but I believe I am the one who is lagging in this game the most. Again, not much that I can do with the cards I have in hand, so might just have to end my turn. Yeah, just don't want. I mean, maybe I can do a 3 is to 1, or sorry, 4 is to 1 and convert my wood into a brick, but don't think that would help me much. I mean, what do I even do after getting a brick? Yeah, I think my game plan should be trying to get on the ore port. Uh, so that would be because I do produce a lot of ore, but that will be a very, very expensive trade for me. So based on that logic, I think I might just end my turn here. It's a risky move, but I don't think I have much of an option here. I am lagging in the game, especially because everyone else has a city now, and I have been cut off on the port as well as on the 9-10 spot. Yeah, seems like pink is AFK because they did not even reply to my trade and they are taking quite some time to roll the die. So these early 8s have helped red grow quite a lot. They also were able to get a lucky dev card with road building. Yeah, seems like pink is just AFK. So 9 is rolled and 9 is blocked. So I have been very unlucky with these rolls. When the 5 was blocked, 5 did roll, and when the 9 was blocked, 9 rolled, and 6 rolled a couple of times when 6 was blocked. And yeah, red has been very lucky with these 8s and 10s early on. I would love to roll a 6 at on my turn. I'll be able to get 2 dev cards. And at this point, I believe dev cards are very, very important to me. So that I can keep myself unblocked and also block red. Yeah, so brown is looking for a break. I believe red can accept that trade. I wouldn't want that to happen. Brown and red have had quite a few easy trades early on in the game. So 9 is rolled. Not much that I can do here. I believe my only option is to do a 4 is to 1 and get a single dev card this turn. That's unfortunate, but not much that I can do with these unlucky rolls that I've had. I do get a knight, so that's the plus side. Yeah, brown is also on 7. So brown has been lucky when it comes to rolls too, I believe. Yeah, so just waiting for ping to I mean, just 90 more seconds for ping to be replaced by bot, or maybe I believe one more turn after this. If red rolls a 7, I am pretty sure red will be blocking the 10 wheat or maybe the 6 sheep. So I wouldn't be a target for red. And if bot rolls a 7, I mean the AI rolls the 7, not sure whom AI would target. I believe the 5 or 6 wheat might be targeted. Let's see. AI does roll a 6. So that's good for me. I will be able to get another dev card on my turn. So the 9 block has been very detrimental. Lost quite a few ores. So yeah, brown is now just cruising in this game. I do not have any option but to play the knight and block the 6 sheep. Although I do want to block red, but I believe this is the better option. I do roll a 7 on my turn. That's unfortunate. I should have not played my knight. But yeah, that's how it goes sometimes. Just unlucky there. That's a risk I was taking, unblocking myself and blocking brown. But yeah, I shouldn't have done that. I do get another ore, but I could have gotten 2 dev cards. Instead, I just get 1 this turn. Yeah, so again, have to wait 90 seconds for pink to be replaced by the bot. It's unfortunate that ping just quit the game there. At this point, let's see what I will be able to play the knight again on my turn, but I hope there's a 6 and a 9 that roll. Sorry, a 6 and a 4 that rolls, so that I can get another dev card. Just 15 more seconds for ping to be replaced by the bot. So the 7 that I rolled was the first 7 that I got, and it was unfortunate that I had 8 cards in hand at that very moment. But 12 is rolled, giving me and a red an ore. So I believe red will be able to get a city this turn. Yeah, red does get a city. So red is also very threatening at this point, but not sure what I can do about it. I am just lagging a lot behind everyone else. A 6 would be fine roll. I will be able to get a city. 6 does roll, so I'll just get my city. Hopefully the bot rolls a 7 and steel bot rolls an 8. Okay, and 11 is a very good roll for red. Red will be able to get 2 dev cards or get another city if they want. I believe they should be getting dev cards. They do get a dev card. That's good. I would love if brown is able to roll a 7. Uh, they'll be blocking the 9 ore, but I can play my knight immediately. They roll a 2, so they will be able to get at least 1 or 2 dev cards, I believe, on their turn. So they do build another road. I don't think that's the right move. They could have just gotten a city and a dev card. Yeah, and another 8 does roll. At this point, I'll just end my turn with the cards I have in hand. Not much that I can do, just a single ore. Hope there's a 7 that rolls. 7 does not roll, so yeah. So I believe if Brown doesn't roll a 7, Brown will be able to get at least another road and a settlement. Two rolled, so they have a couple of wheat in hand, a couple of sixes rolled. I think they'll be able to get another city and be on 9 points if 7 doesn't roll. So that would be really unfortunate. Seems like red is trying to get the longest road, which is fine option by me of 5 rolls. So that's an easy sit. Is it just game over? They get a city, and are they able to get another city or a road and settlement? Yeah, so that's just game over. So very quick game, and I would say a really unfortunate game for me. Being blocked early on, I did lose quite a few cards, and then being cut off by red was also my downfall. Maybe getting the city that early was not the best option. I could have tried getting 2 dev cards, but then yeah, so I was very unlucky with the rolls. Let's see. So brown was robbed thrice, red was robbed thrice, and I was robbed only twice. But I believe my cards were blocked, and yeah, let's see the elo board. I believe I'll be in around 850s with my current score. Yeah, 740. Not bad, but surely not the best. Anyways, bye for now and see you again in the next video.